Quantitative versus qualitative studies. Quantitative studies. Studies that collect data that are in numerical form, such as statistics and percentages. Main types of data collection used in quantitative studies are non-experimental designs such as surveys and experiments for experimental designs. Survey research provides a quantitative or numeric description of trends, attitudes, or opinions of a population by studying a sample. Includes cross-sectional and longitudinal studies using questionnaires or structured interviews. Experimental research seeks to determine if a specific treatment influences an outcome. The researcher assesses this by providing a specific treatment to one group and withholding it from another. Then it is determined how both groups scored on an outcome. Examples of quantitative studies. A researcher surveys athletes of a sports team to see their views on their coach's communication competence. And a researcher conducts an experiment to see the relationship between students' test scores and what types of food they eat the day of a test. Qualitative studies. Research that is used to gain an understanding of underlying reasons, opinions, and motivations and can help provide insight into problems. Examples of qualitative research: narrative, phenomenology, grounded theory, ethnographics, case studies. Narrative research. A design of inquiry where the researcher studies the lives of individuals and asks one or more individuals to provide stories about their lives. The information is then retold by the researcher into a narrative chronology. Phenomenological research. A design of inquiry where the researcher describes the lived experiences of individuals about a phenomenon described by the participants. This description culminates the essence of the experiences for the individuals who have experienced the phenomenon. Typically involves conducting interviews. Grounded theory. A design of inquiry from sociology in which the researcher derives general, abstract theory of process, action, or interaction grounded in the views of participants. Involves using multiple stages of data collection. Ethnography. A design inquiry in which the researcher studies the shared patterns of behaviors, languages, and action in an intact cultural group in natural setting over a prolonged period of time. This data collection often involves observations and interviews. Case studies. A design inquiry found in many fields, where the researcher develops an in-depth analysis of a case, often a program, event, activity, process, or one or more individuals. This is bound by time and activity. Researchers collect detailed information using a variety of data collection procedures over a sustained period of time. Examples of qualitative studies. A researcher observes students in a classroom daily to record observations and to make notes on their behavior. A researcher interviews those who lived during World War II to have them recount their experiences and stories of the time. How is quantitative and qualitative research related? Qualitative research can be used to provide insights into problems and can help develop ideas or a hypothesis for potential quantitative research. All research, whether quantitative or qualitative, begins with a problem or a question. The data must be analyzed after it is collected. This is some examples to compare and contrast for quantitative and qualitative research.